Alright, here is the sequel from Disney that everyone wanted. No, not Incredibles 2, it's not Frozen 2, or Wreck-It Ralph 2. It's Planes, Fire and Rescue. Oh man! Planes, Fire and Rescue, directed by Robert Ganaway, and this is the sequel to the movie Planes, which was a spin-off from the Cars series. Yeah, we got a spin-off from the Cars series. The first Cars movie was rehashing the plot from the Michael J. Fox film Doc Hollywood, and the second Cars film was rehashing the plot from The Man Who Knew Too Little. And Cars 1 wasn't really all that good, and Cars 2 was the first Pixar movie to ever be hated. And the first Planes movie is rehashing the plot of every underdog story we've ever heard of. And that movie wasn't really all that good either. So here comes Planes 2, Fire and Rescue. And it's not that good either. I'm not sure what plot this is rehashing, but really it's not that good. In the first movie, you had Dusty Cropphopper, voiced by Dane Cook, and he decides to become a racing plane and enter himself in a plane race that is really not meant for him because he's a crop duster, and all the planes that are in this race are much more faster than him and much more like regular jets or more like racing planes, and he beats them all anyway. And I didn't see the first movie, but I did see this movie, and this movie is really dumb. So Dusty gets his gearbox damaged to the point where he can't race anymore. So he decides to put a fire and rescue plane, and he's being trained by Blade Ranger, a helicopter voiced by Ed Harris, and Dusty gets a love interest in the movie, Dipper, one of these bigger planes voiced by Julie Bowen. There's a forklift in this movie voiced by Terry Hatcher. One of the characters is voiced by Cedric the Entertainer, Leadbottom. And in one of the scenes, Dusty is trying to put out this fire under the orders of Blade Ranger, and Blade Ranger is there with him, telling him how to put the fire out, and Blade Ranger is helping him out. And Dusty's not following his orders. He's pretty much doing his own thing, doing what he thinks is necessary to put out the fire. And because of that, the fire is actually getting worse, not better. And Blade Ranger actually gets hurt in that scene. He's like, what the heck here? And of course Dusty feels responsible, but one of the characters says, you shouldn't feel responsible, it's really not your fault. Yeah, it was his fault. This is such a stupid movie. I didn't like the jokes. I really wasn't invested in the characters that much. This movie is not for everyone of all ages. It's really mostly for young kids, probably like 5 years old, really. Even then it's not that good. I hated this movie. This movie's mostly made to sell plane toys, really. It's a very bad movie. I give this movie an F. Don't see this movie.